I've seen beetroot juice becoming really popular in health food shops, and I've even started seeing it sold in gas stations now too. Little shot bottles of it. I'm guessing it's this that's in the pro cyclist bottles that they drink immediately after they come over the finish line. Is this something we should all be taking? What are the benefits? And that's from Philip.
No, that's not what they're drinking at the finish line. Well, most of the time it's not. That's cherry juice that they're drinking at the finish line. So they're two different
That sounds nice.
Gross juices.
Oh, cherry juice sounds nice. Cherry Coke, cherry cola.
But beetroot juice has massive benefits as well. And these are really well-studied benefits at these points. So actually, you know, we'll talk a little bit about beetroot juice first, and then we'll talk about cherry juice, because I think there's a lot of curiosity as to why Remco's drinking cherry juice straight after Tour de France stages, straight after the Worlds.
It's clearly a juice concoction that's put into a Coke bottle or a bottle of water or something. This is not something that they're buying off the shelf, or that, someone's manufacturing.
It's juice out of a carton, or they're making it themselves or whatever. It's
like when, back in the 80s, used to put the tea in the Coke bottle and milky tea in the Coke bottle going to the bog. That's a very Irish thing.
So beetroot juice is high in dietary nitrates, which the body converts into nitrous oxide. And nitrous oxide helps to dilate blood vessels, and that improves blood flow and oxygen delivery around the bodies. So this is why we're starting to see it pop up in health food stores and in bike shops, because of these documented benefits. There's been study after study to show how it improves the efficiency of mitochondria, and they're like the powerhouses of the cells. They allow athletes to use oxygen more efficiently. There's also one good study I came across where it improves time trial performance quite significantly as well. And several studies suggest that nitrates in beetroot juice can improve stamina by reducing the oxygen cost of exercise. It means you can improve at higher intensity periods for longer. So to get the benefits of this, you need to load on it. It's not just one glass of beetroot juice. So you need to start taking beetroot juice 7 days before your event, consuming 500 ml of beetroot juice per day for this period, so you can saturate the body with nitrates. And on the day of the event, you need to take an additional dose 2 to 3 hours before the start line. And that's your protocol if you want to get those benefits.
There's a proper protocol for it, yeah. It's not just like take one after the race. These guys are so dialed in, they know.
No, not after the race at all.
Okay.
So this is a loading phase before the race, to get ready for the race.
Okay.
So that's why you're seeing these little shops now there's different brands, so I can't talk specifically to the loading or how many bottles you'd need, because they all have different concentrates, but you should be able to extrapolate that from 500 ml beetroot juice per day for the 7 days leading up to it, and then again 500 ml on the day of the event.
Have you ever used this?
Yes, loads of times.
Okay.
I don't know if they work, but the placebo is a documented improver of performance as well. So now that I've told everyone they work, you'll get a placebo benefit and maybe an actual benefit. Who knows? But that's different to cherry juice. So cherry juice is what we're seeing after the stage, like you said. And I actually had to figure out what this was, because I've never used cherry juice, and I don't know why it's popped up in the World Tour and become so important, but it's really interesting. So it's something called tart cherry juice. Have you heard of this?
No, never.
It must be a richer form of cherry juice. So it's rich in anti-inflammatory properties. So they have a potent anti-inflammatory effect, helping reduce muscle soreness and inflammation if taken immediately following exercise. They're also high in antioxidants to combat oxidative stress after prolonged physical activity like cycling. So that can aid in faster recovery by reducing muscle damage. Muscle soreness is also another documented benefit from them. Studies have shown that tart cherry juice can decrease muscle damage to improve muscle recovery time. Also improves sleep by bringing in melatonin, which I'd imagine is very good for bringing cortisol levels down immediately post-race. And obviously then it's hydrating as well. So it seems like we're trying. I'm going to get it belt.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, just from the small bit of research that I did as well, it seems to affect your parasympathetic nervous system, and as you said, bring cortisol levels down, relax you, and then you get all the knock-on amazing benefits from there. But
I'd actually be interested to see if anyone has tried beetroot juice or cherry juice. Let us know in the comments how you found them. I've tried beetroot juice myself, and it does turn your fecal matter, quite a strange colour.
You're like, oh, I need to go to the doctor straight away. I'm bleeding here.
It feels like you're bleeding inside, like you've eaten razor blades instead of cornflakes.
Oh, that's interesting. So don't be alarmed, everybody, if that happens to you.
You get your male period.
Oh, Lord.
If you enjoyed this conversation, please click up here. There's another video I know that you're absolutely going to love. And click over here and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of our amazing upcoming guests.